Hey guys, good morning. I'm here with my cup of coffee in my Eeyore mug, and I'm gonna do a get ready with me chit chat video. So when I do these videos, I list whatever I'm using on my face down below. So I'm not gonna, this isn't meant to be a tutorial. So if you wanna know what I'm putting on, the information will be in the description. And I just got out, well, no, this might be a good amount. Sorry. Distracted already. My hair is like soaking wet. I put it in a towel and then it's still like so wet that it's almost dripping. I don't know. That's never happened before. I think I used my towel wrong. Has that even happened? Okay, so today is actually Friday, April 8th. I think it's the 8th. And today is the big VIB shopping day for me. So Stella is at my mom's house until Sunday. I'm gonna go pick her up, and so I get to go shopping in store today, and I get to go in store today, and my hope is that everything that I want is there, so that I don't have to order online. I really don't want to order online because Sephora takes forever to get me my packages. I feel like both Sephora and Ulta take like a week and a half to get me my stuff, so that always annoys me. I mean, I know I could pay for like second day air or whatever, but I'm not gonna do that. That's silly. I was at Ulta the other day and used my 20% off code, and funny enough, a couple of the things that were on my VIB list I could have bought at Ulta, but then I found other things that I was like, I didn't even know I wanted this. So I didn't get any of the things that like I wanted, or even really needed. Like I needed some Clarisonic brush heads, but I found other things that were way more fun. So I totally was not responsible and did not get the stuff that I actually needed, like backups of like Clarisonic brush heads. Okay. Don't know what look I'm going for today. I think I'm going to use the peach palette again because I love it. I really do love that palette. I think by the time that you see this, you will have already seen my like neutral eye look. I'm going to try to do something different today from that palette, so I'm not showing you the exact same thing, but anyway, so I'm excited to go shopping. This is kind of a rare treat for me. Stella really is home with me the vast majority of the time. And when she goes to my mom's house, it's really nice because I know she's having a really good time there. And it's good for us to have a little bit of time apart. And my mom loves having her. Like, my mom is like the ultimate Oma. Like, she just, oh my God, she spoils her. No joke, like Stella will come home with at least 5 or 6 new dresses, and like Stella just eats it up. I mean, who wouldn't? And oh, it cracks me up. Like, and my mom buys her the cutest clothes. I have some girlfriends whose moms buy their kids clothes, and they're like, oh my God, you should see what my mother bought for like my little kid. But I'm really lucky. Like, my mom has great taste in kids' clothes. Like, my mom, God bless her, like, she puts no effort into, like, dressing herself or doing her hair or makeup. She never does any of that stuff. I bought my mom, like, for her birthday, an entire, like, Paula's Choice skincare regimen. I went into her bathroom the last time I was up there to visit. I think she had maybe used everything, like, a couple times, and I was like, Mom, use this stuff, like, treat your skin good. And she's like, oh, I know, I just get tired at night and then I just go to bed. And my mom and I couldn't be like more opposite when it comes to that kind of stuff. She's oftentimes like, I don't know where you came from. I mean, I know I gave birth to you, but like, you're so much more of a girl than I ever was. She just never really like got into like makeup or anything, and I just remember being very young and being fascinated by it. When I was growing up, my mom had this little tiny makeup bag that she kept in the bathroom, and I would always like put the makeup on my face because my mom wasn't using it, so I was like, can't let this go to waste. So I remember being in elementary school, and my mom worked, and so I was responsible for getting myself and my brother off to school in the morning. And I remember being in 6th grade and putting on blue eyeshadow before going to school, and I must have looked like a hot mess. I would love to go back and like actually look at the looks on my teachers' faces, like when I would walk in with like, I'm talking like electric blue. And this was like late 80s, early 90s, so, you know, I mean, that stuff was in, but it wasn't like totally in anymore. I made it in. I was like, I'm gonna wear this today and it's gonna look great. But yeah, I was always into makeup and always playing with it, and my mom was just like, I don't know how to tell you to use this stuff. And so I just like kind of figured it out on my own. And for Christmas, I would always ask for makeup. And I remember one year, I think it was actually when I was in 6th grade, my mom got me just a bunch of stuff from the drugstore that I just remember being so happy, because I was like, I have my own makeup bag. And she was like, you can't wear this stuff to school. Like, when she found out I was actually wearing that stuff to school, she was like, yeah, we're going to have to take this away during the week. But she was nice and let me play with it like on the weekends and stuff. She just didn't want me to go to school looking like a total tart at like 11, 12 years old. So, and who can blame her? But it's kind of funny because Stella definitely is into makeup. She loves lipstick. Oh my gosh. When I get ready in the morning, most times she'll pull up this chair and she'll pretend put on makeup, and she just takes my brushes and like, you know, dips them like into like the actual lids, and she's like, I'm just pretending, I'm putting on my blush. Like, it's so cute. So I think Stella is taking after mommy a little bit. So yeah. Speaking of Stella, I signed her up for a bunch of summer camps this year, which I'm so excited about for her. I think I may have already mentioned this in a video. I probably did, but we're getting closer to summer, and I'm just so excited for her to go to these camps because they are being taught by her preschool teacher, and I really love this woman. Stella has one more year of preschool coming up, so she's going to be with her for one full year this next school year, and then she'll go off to kindergarten. She has just changed so much, and I think a lot of it has to do with this teacher and how patient she is with Stella. She's a really good girl. My daughter is like incredible, and you know, like every parent obviously thinks that, but she really is such a kind, sweet, super smart, bright little girl, but she is insanely stubborn, and like, she is sassy. I mean, sometimes you guys will see that on camera, but like, she has the sass of like a bunch of like college sorority girls. Like, just, man, when I will tell her to clean her room, she just looks at me and she goes, you can't tell me what to do. You know, like, just stuff like that, that just makes you go, how are you supposed to parent this? Because it's hard, you know, because your first response is, you don't talk to me that way. But, you know, I want her to be like a strong, independent person, and I like that she is asserting herself to a certain extent, but then, you know, I want her to be respectful of adults. So, I don't know, parenting is a tricky thing, and I think that momming is not necessarily something that comes to me naturally, because there are times where she says stuff, and I just want to, like, laugh, and sometimes I do, and I'm afraid that that says to her, like, oh yeah, I'm funny, I should keep doing this kind of stuff, when in reality, like, she should not be talking to me like that at all. But like, sometimes I honestly, like, literally can't help myself, and I don't know. My mom was always so good about knowing when to like be serious and when to like get down to business. So I don't know, my mom was incredible in raising us, and I always wish that I could be exactly like her, but you know, you have to be like your own type of mom. Like, you can't, there are things that I do that are probably not necessarily better than what my mom did, but like just a better fit for Stella. My mom did what worked with, you know, her 3 kids, so I don't know. Okay, but let me tell you, sitting here right now and actually just doing this on my own, it's really kind of fabulous. Like I don't have to like watch her like a hawk to make sure she's not putting on like a heavy nude lip for the day. So I'm gonna go to Sephora today, and luckily I have access to a Sephora inside JCPenney's as well as their standalone store. So sometimes I find that I have better luck at the Sephora inside JCPenney's. I think that people don't realize that Sephora is in the mall that I go to, and they just go to the standalone store, which is obviously much bigger and has a lot more product. But then I find that the Sephora one, the JCPenney one, will have certain things that even the bigger one doesn't have, or they'll get things out first, which is cool. So anyway, I like having access to both. I don't know what I'm doing with my makeup today. I'm just going for it. I'm wearing this Live color. Well, I'm about to wear it, from the Tarteist blush palette. It's this bright corally one. It's so pretty. It's like the perfect spring blush. Speaking of spring, it was like 86 degrees yesterday. I know a lot of you guys are still getting snow at this point, and I do, I feel bad for you guys because I know the vast majority of people love spring and they would rather have it be 85 degrees, but I would rather have your snow. I can't believe it's this warm this early. This is unseasonably warm for us here, so it just doesn't bode well for a mild summer. I think we're going to have just a crazy hot summer this year, which sucks, but what are you going to do? Anyway, okay, let's bust this guy out. I'm going to do something pretty quick here. I don't even think I'm really going to do like anything crazy. I'm just putting the peaches and cream color all over. So by the time that you see this video, you will have seen my Sephora haul, but I was online last night kind of refining my cart a little bit more. And I think I'm going to get like 6 of those Amuse Bouche lipsticks because I can't decide which ones I want. So I'm going to get 6. I told my friend Stephanie that I was just thinking about getting a bunch of those, and she was like, why don't you just get a couple and try them and then buy more in November? But they're so pretty, and I honestly like can't decide which one I want. So I think I'm gonna have to get all 6. I'm all over the place right now. What am I doing? Okay, let's just do Georgia in the crease, and then maybe nothing on the lid. Keeping it neutral. Craig and I were supposed to go out to a really expensive restaurant tonight with our friends, and then they totally cheesed out, and I'm pissed because now we're not going either, because Craig was like, oh, well, if they're not going to go, we probably, we'll save it for another time. And I was like, oh man, I really wanted to go out. But we're going out tomorrow night with our friends who just moved to Seattle not too long ago, and we're celebrating his 40th birthday, and his wife Erica rented a double-decker bus, and like, doesn't that just sound like fun? So this double-decker bus is going to take us around to like bars and stuff, and we get to drink on the bus, and I'm like, I would never think to like plan something like that. I think it's going to be so much fun. So I'm excited. It's like, I want to cram in all of the adult things that I can while Stella is gone. It's not like I'm never going to have like a free night again, but it's just a little bit more rare. I do find that I miss doing stuff with just Craig and I, but I also find that I miss Stella like crazy when she's gone. So it's kind of a double-edged sword of like, oh, it's so nice to go grocery shopping alone, but then like it's so quiet in the house that it almost drives me crazy. It's going to be hard when she goes to school full time. Like, what the hell am I going to do with myself? Seriously, what am I going to do with myself? maybe a little bit of this nectar on the lid. Yeah, good enough. I feel like I should probably put a little bit more effort into this because every time I go to Sephora, I feel like they judge you on your makeup. And oftentimes, honestly, when I go in, like, I won't be wearing any makeup and they're just like, oh, you need so much help. Like, oh, actually, I don't. Totally good. But I don't know. I'm one of those people that likes to shop alone. Like, I don't want like an associate helping me. Like, if I need help finding something, like, I want to be able to ask a question and have them say, oh yes, it's over there to the left, you know, like, and then I can go get it myself. Which is awful because I used to be a sales associate too, and I know that you're supposed to like help the customers, but oh man, I just really like to be left alone. It's like my favorite thing. I'm shopping, like, please don't talk to me. Okay. Is my camera gonna die? It might die. Okay, so I'm just gonna share with you really quickly what I'm gonna put on the rest of my face here. I'm gonna do my brows with this Tarte Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder. I'm gonna use the, where's my liner? Oh man, Stella. Nope, there it is. This Immortal Love liner from Kat Von D, and then I'll put on some Better Than Sex mascara, and then I think I'll put on this lipstick. This is the Collection Privé by JLo, so Jennifer's nude. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back after I blow dry my hair and show you guys what this all ends up looking like. So thanks for chit-chatting with me. Alright guys, so this is what the makeup look turned out to be when it was all said and done. My other camera ended up dying, so this is on my camcorder. I realize the quality is probably totally different, but sorry. The point and shoot tends to be a little bit more true to like color when I'm showing makeup and stuff. I haven't figured out the settings on my camcorder yet, so I feel really bad about that, but I just haven't taken the time to like read the manual and figure out like the like white balance, and that just stresses me out. But anyway, so I'm really happy with how the makeup turned out today. I blow dried my hair. I didn't do anything special to it because I don't ever. And yeah, so I will share a little bit of an outfit of the day with you as well, so you can see what I'm wearing, and that will be inserted here next. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're curious about what I have on the rest of my face here, besides the stuff that I randomly told you throughout the video, it will be listed down below. So take care, and let's get into the outfit of the day. All right, so this is my outfit of the day for my little shopping adventure. This is a tank dress that I bought at Soma. I want to say it was like 3 years ago. It's super, super simple, but it's cute. I don't know how flattering these stripes are across my giant ass, but I'm just gonna go with it. This is a denim jacket that I picked up at the Ann Taylor Loft outlet, and I grabbed this either last summer or the summer before, but I love this for spring and summer because it's just enough to keep you warm like in air-conditioned buildings, but it's not too much. I have a denim jacket that is long sleeve from J. Crew that I wear the rest of the year. My shoes, by the way, this this is from Stella kissing herself in the mirror. I need to clean it. My shoes are actually here. Let me get out of the... These are Birkenstocks that I purchased when I was in Germany. I don't remember the name of the style, but I've seen lots of Americans wearing these, so I'm sure they're available in the US somewhere. And on my toes, by the way, is got myself into a jambalaya by the OPI, what is that? New Orleans collection. So not much jewelry, just the usual stuff. Sorry, I'm obviously not used to doing this. This is my Stella and Dot necklace that says Stella, and then I just have my regular earrings. So that's it. For those of you that have been wondering about the doors and the backgrounds of my videos, we had all of our doors repainted, and we've only hung them on the frames that are finished being painted. Obviously, that frame is not being finished painted, but that's Stella's room, so we did have to put that door back up. But yeah, so that's the deal with that. So anyway, this is my little shopping outfit today, and I'm off. So thanks for joining me during my little get ready with me. See you guys in the next video. Bye.